Hello, welcome to my channel Faz Learning Centre. Today's story is called The Enormous Turnip. An old man lived in a small house with a big garden. He was very proud of his garden. There were rows of carrots, big round pumpkins, plump corn cobs, peas and turnips. As he looked at the things growing in his garden, the old man saw that one of the turnips seemed to be bigger than the others. Every time he looked at the turnip, it had grown bigger. The turnip got bigger and bigger and bigger until it was enormous. The enormous turnip sat in the middle of the old man's garden. Its leaves were as big as trees. The turnip was so enormous that everyone would stop and gaze at it. One morning the old man looked out of his window. "It's time that turnip came out," he said to himself. So he put on his boots and strolled outside. He took hold of the turnip and tugged and tugged. He went around to the other side and tugged, but the turnip was stuck in the ground. The old man scratched his head and then he went and got his spade. He dug all around the enormous turnip. It took him a long time. When he had finished, he took hold of the turnip and tried again, but the turnip was still stuck. A nurse who was on her way home looked into the garden and saw the enormous turnip and the old man. She went to help. She held on to the man's waist, and the two of them tugged and tugged, but the turnip was still stuck in the ground. A little girl skipped along the lane. She saw the old man and the nurse and went to help too. The old man, the nurse, and the little girl tugged and tugged, but the turnip was stuck. A little boy in a green shirt ran along the lane. He stopped when he saw the enormous turnip. The old man and the others, "Do you want any help?" he shouted to them. So the little boy went to help the old man, the nurse, and the little girl. The four of them tugged and tugged, but the turnip was still stuck. A big dog with a wide purple collar ran down the lane. He too stopped when he saw everyone in the garden. "I am big and strong," he barked. "I will come and help." So the old man, the nurse, the little girl, the little boy and the dog tugged and tugged, but it was no good. The turnip was still stuck. Oh dear. The old man had a big turkey. who lived in a shed in the garden. The turkey had seen what was happening. "Gobble, gobble," he said, and joined the line. So the turkey, the dog, the little boy, the little girl, the nurse, and the old man tugged and tugged, but it was still no good. A hen had been looking down from her perch on the wall. "If that turkey can help, then so can I," she clucked. She flapped down and went to help. She held on the turkey, who held on the dog, who held on the little boy, who held on the little girl, who held on the nurse, who held on the old man. But the turnip was still stuck. A dirty black and white cat was out mousing. He rushed around the corner and stopped when he saw the enormous turnip. "Come and help," called the nurse. So the dirty cat joined the hen, the turkey, the dog, the little boy, the little girl, the nurse, and the old man. They all tugged and tugged and grunted and groaned. Suddenly, the turnip gave a little shudder. Then it started to wobble. Then, plop! The enormous turnip popped out of the ground. The cat, the hen, the turkey, the dog, the little boy, the little girl, the nurse, and the old man all shouted and tumbled to the ground. "Thank you," said the old man. "You must all come to dinner." So the old man peeled the turnip and chopped it up into smaller bits. Then he boiled the mash and stirred and fried. He added garlic and butter and pepper and mustard. When it was ready, the friends all sat down to dinner. There was plenty for all. In fact, there was so much of it that the old man ate turnip all winter long. He had turnip salad, turnip pie, turnip sandwiches, turnip pancakes, turnip burgers, turnip fritters, turnip curry, mashed turnip, and turnip casserole. The end.